Welcome to DowerChin.com. All right, today we're looking at cases for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Now, I've had a chance to play with this thing for about a day or so now, and as nice as it is, I like to baby my gadgets, so I don't want to get it all scuffed up. Now, not to say that it's weak or anything, but hey, you never know what kind of surfaces you might wind up putting the thing on. So, I have two to look at today. I have actually Samsung's very own book cover case for the Note 8, as well as I was able to pick up from Amazon this kind of leather-like folio case for the device as well. This comes in various colors, and right now the local retailers like Best Buy, where I picked this one up from, have only the white one in stock. Now, supposedly there could be a couple other colors coming out, like kind of like following in Apple's footsteps, kind of like a lime green and some other various different colors. But right now, white's the only one available that I was able to get my hands on. So let's take a look at this one first. So this is Samsung's very own case, modeled very much like an Apple smart cover. However, unlike that, there is actually more than just the cover. There's actually a case for the device to sit in. There's kind of a felt material in here, and then it's kind of like a vinyl plastic-like material for the rest of it on the exterior. So let's see. Well, basically, we'll sit this in and see how it looks. Kind of snaps right in, no problem. And voila, it closes up right on it. And it's got a little bit of a magnetic latch to it. It's kind of light, not heavy, so it keeps it together. Nice thing about the case is that it really doesn't add a whole lot of heft to the device. It's still very small and slim, which is kind of nice because unlike with other cases that it can add some significant depth to it, this really isn't really very noticeable beyond what it does, which is really nice. Now the back side of here is kind of got this little bumps to it, so it's kind of got a texture, so it's not completely smooth, so it gives a good gripping surface. And the nice thing about it, just like the smart cover, once you flip it open, it actually turns on the device and it turns off it when you put it down. So looks like the latch for that is on this side. So once this part hits, it's off and on. So now the nice thing about this is that suppose you can make it into a little stand. So I guess the default way is sort of like this method here, where it's kind of like this little bit of magneticness to it that latches on, and kind of like a little stand here for a slight angle. The other method that they have, which is a little, I don't know, I find a little quirky, is you can kind of fold it over this way. It doesn't latch on, but you fold it over this way and put the flap like this, you can get it to stand taller. So I kind of at a more wider angle. So it's okay, but I did find a few times it kind of slips a little bit if you get the little too far back and it kind of slips forward. But overall, it's nice to have the option. So there's that one. So this is the Samsung book cover. So let's take a look at the folio case now that I got. Now, this is a bit pricey. This is about $50 from Best Buy. Now, I don't know if it's going to be any cheaper from other retailers or discounts later on, but right now as it is, this is about 50 bucks. So it's definitely not a cheap option. So let's take a look. Let's take this guy out. Let's take a look at the folio one. So here's the folio one here. So now let's see. So this one has a bit more protection to it. As you see, it's got the edge here, and it kind of slips in on the side. So this guy, slip it in like so, and voila. And then this kind of tucks underneath to kind of complete the look. So there you are. So this has a bit of a magnetic clasp as well. Now it doesn't turn on the device at all, but at least it's a bit stronger magnet for the clasp, but kind of keeps the device closed. Now it does add a little bit more heft, obviously, because these are harder, more rigid areas. It's got an opening for the camera, so it doesn't obscure the camera. And what's nice about this is actually it's got a spot for the stylus. So actually it's open on the ridge here, so you can pull the stylus out and be able to slip it over here if you don't want to have to put it back in there, which is kind of handy. So there you go. So there's that. So then this doesn't block the ports. So here's the port for the micro USB here. Speakers are still available. And this is open area here, so it doesn't block the IR port, which is really pretty thoughtful. And opening for the headphone port. And this one has little pockets. If you want to put SD cards or small things in here, you can do so as well. The nice thing is that you can fold it over, and it's got a little notch here where you can basically slip this in, and voila, you have your stand. So you can basically from here set it like this, or set it up this way, and actually have it taller. So this is nice in that respect, and it probably gives a little bit more protection than the Samsung. The thing that's going to be attractive about this one is I got it for about $10 to $15 on Amazon. So it definitely is obviously a cheaper solution. So having this is kind of nice if I actually wanted to maybe carry around a little more in a place I'm going to be a little bit more rough with it maybe, versus the Samsung, which I may or may not feel the same about. Now the questionable thing right now, because it's pure white like this, is I wonder how well it's going to get dirty or how well it's going to clean off in time, versus this I may not really be so worried about, because I picked the blue one. I've seen other colors that comes in black as well as some other different colors, but I figure the blue was all right. So there you have it. So two different cases: the Folio style leather case, which doesn't really have much of a name brand to it, or the Samsung. And the Samsung book cover is once again $50 versus this one, which you can probably find on Amazon or other places like eBay, probably for around anywhere between $10 to $15. All right, thanks for watching.